What if final Neil Robertson clinched the Saudi Masters 2025 title in a nail biting 10-9 thriller against the legendary Ronnie O'Sullivan? A match packed with drama, brilliance, and a finish you won't forget.
No, Neil deserved his victory. He was the better player today. I just tried to hang on there. Sorry. I just tried to hang on to him, just tried to make a bit of a game of it. And I was just pleased that I did tonight, because 6-2 down, he outplayed me. 7-2 down, looked like it was going to be an early night. So I was just pleased to at least, take it a little bit longer.
7-2 down, in fact, true resilience from yourself, Ronnie. But of course, the two maximums as well, coming here, going all the way through to the final. You mentioned, can you play as great as you did in some of the previous matches? And that 16th frame was absolutely fantastic.
See, I can't even remember.
It was drama. That's what it was. It was real drama. Some incredible snookers.
No, Neil deserved his victory. He played, he played the better snooker. Probably played the best snooker all week. Coming here at the start of the week, I would have been happy to win a couple of matches. Just to get, so to get to the final, I'm very, very happy. You can't be too greedy. I was pleased with my performances. So disappointed I didn't win, but Neil deserved his victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a true great. The Rockets, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Wow. £500,000 and the new Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters in an absolutely stunning and epic contest. How are you feeling right now?
I can't possibly explain in words what it means, but to play Ronnie in the final of this magnitude, when I was like a kid in Australia, there's just no way in the world I could have dreamt of something like that. The way he came back as well, my God, being in this arena was probably the last place I wanted to be. It was unbelievable. From 7-2 to sort of 7-all was just incredible. I barely did anything wrong. And the frame he won to go 8-all, like the brown he knocked in, was just absolutely incredible. And then, look, he was pretty unlucky in the last couple of frames there. He had a couple of splits that didn't go his way. If he lands on the ball, I think at 9-8, then it's all over. So yeah, I'm just incredibly grateful to be able to sort of share this stage with him. It's not about winning or losing. It's about sort of me doing my best and putting on a great match for everyone here in Saudi. Certainly getting their money's worth of these finals the last 2 years. So, but I think I speak on behalf of all the players that this is probably the most enjoyable tournament for all the players. The hospitality that everyone has put on for all the players makes us feel really, really special, and we don't always get that despite the reputation of the game. So I can't thank everyone enough for that.
I mean, coming to Saudi Arabia, this is the second year we've been here. You've seen the crowds grow. As I mentioned to Ronnie, that match there inspiring a generation. That's what it's all about.
It is, my son will be watching, and I had to sort of just try and keep it all calm there at the end. I know he would have been jumping up and down on the couch, and Miller probably would have buried herself in the pillows, not able to watch. She goes through it so bad, as does everyone. Watching all the fans around the world, and I'm just really glad that I could be part of something really special.
We were seeing Neil Robertson outside of the top 16. Now you're number 3. How does it feel to be back in that position?
Yeah, it feels great. I can't lie. Coming into this tournament last year, I was 28 in the world, looking to be provisionally 40-something. So, look, it's hopefully my story can inspire younger generations that just never give up. You're going to get ups and downs in sport, and it's not about how far you fall; it's how far you bounce.
And lastly, where does this rank amongst your achievements?
I think it surpasses probably the World Championship. I think, in my opinion, because I've had to answer a lot of sort of questions. Can I sort of beat someone like Ronnie in a final of this kind of magnitude? We've played in many finals before, and I've won a few. He's probably won more than me. But to beat him here, with so much on the line, it's definitely my best win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Thunder from down under, Neil Robertson.